Hello, our good people of the Vanguard family. I welcome you once again to our this edition of our Business Life program. And I think we have some major issues in the operating environment for businesses that we have to keep harping on. Let's look at the issue of fuel or energy cost. Just petroleum products, fuel, what we usually call fuel, and then diesel. We know that the transporters under the edges of the National Association of Road Transport Owners, NATO, where have been talking about increasing their transportation prices for fuel and related products across the country for some obvious reasons. Of course, in the economy today, what is going on is inflationary pressure across all segments. Prices are on the rise. So if they say that they are withdrawing their trucks, they are no longer going to do this haulage because the price is not adding up and covering their cost and all that. You may not blame them. If other people are increasing price, they should increase their own price. But what's the implication to us? You have a dilemma here, pricing dilemma for the stakeholders, majorly the government and the operators, the oil marketing companies. Of course, we have the transporters as part of the stakeholders in the mix. The pricing dilemma is that if they increase their price, obviously it will affect the pump price. And federal government had already told us that they are not going to allow increase in pump price of petroleum products. Of course, they are joking as it is. If they fail to increase the transportation pricing, obviously there will be no movement of petroleum products in the country. The implication, obviously, everybody know that. And then if they increase it, it will just hit the pump price immediately. There are other bigger issues on the pricing, the dilemma of the pricing, where you see the foreign exchange impact on the actual cost of petrol we consume, because we import partly most over 90% or if not 100% of the usage. And then you know what's happening in the foreign exchange market in the past few days or weeks. So the price ought to reflect what's going on. The exchange rate has gone up by almost 80%. Okay, so and then you say you will return the pump price. Obviously, that's not realistic. Okay, so as we speak, we are still doing between 600 naira and 700, depending on where you live, where you operate from, per liter in fuel, and 1,250 naira to 1,400 naira for diesel. Okay, so the actual price, according to marketers, should be around 1,400, 1,500 naira per liter for fuel, and about 2,000 naira for diesel. Now, you and I, we know the implication to our lives as individuals, then our business life. Obviously, the cost will rise by the same magnitude. The cost of doing the business will rise by the same magnitude. And I don't know about the product and the services you offer, if it's directly affected by this markup or steep markup, then obviously your own products and services we have to go up by that margin or near that margin. And then, of course, what happens to your customers? Would they continue to come? Would there be consumer resistance? Those are the questions you should answer urgently, because I don't know how long more the federal government can continue to stay with the current prices. Obviously, we know there is a subsidy. Even when they say they have removed subsidy, subsidy is fully back, almost 100% as we speak. Can they sustain it? I know for sure they don't have money to sustain the subsidy. And one thing would go, and that is the subsidy. How it will play out, of course, we keep talking about that, lightening us as days roll by. come your way. Again, stay tuned with every Vanguard platform for more information.